It's kind of hard to find the time to eat 6 times a day. It's the hardest part about it, I guess. It's hard too because sometimes I'll spend a lot of days outside doing physical labor, and that's caused me a couple of times to have, lost up to 2 pounds in a couple of days. It's kind of discouraging when you work really hard for 10 days in a row to put some weight on, eating and working out, and then you have a real hot sunny day and do a lot of work outside, it just disappears on you. When you have cystic fibrosis, you want to have a high calorie intake, because you need it. And in my case, I'm quite fortunate that I guess I've been blessed with a mild case. Most of my problems is in my digestive system. It compromises, prohibits your pancreas. Mucus will build up around that and prevents your pancreas from secreting the necessary digestive enzymes into your digestive system to break down your food and give you your proper nutrition. So persons with CF will take a digestive enzyme to digest the food for them. I work with my father. We work together at a home office in the house I grew up in, and we do land development and investments. My father, I guess, the best way to describe him is father, mentor, and friend. I guess we have a very good father-son relationship. The man has so much knowledge. He's quite an astute businessman, and I'm so very fortunate to, I guess, have some of these hand-me-down lessons. So it's kind of fun, actually, is a good word to put what I do for a living, because it involves working with one of my best friends, who happens to be your dad as well. So, and he's very supportive of this new endeavor, me trying to gain some weight and put some muscle on, and he's still the boss. Make no mistake, we also have a very good business and professional relationship as well. Probably one of the best fathers you can ask for. He worked hard. He'd work these crazy 15, 18-hour days. Always managed to be there for your hockey practice, your hockey game, my sister's gymnastics or whatnot. So, I don't know how he did it. Not quite sure how he did it, but, I guess I would do the best I could to, be a dad just like him someday.
My name is Nicole, and I'm Todd's fiance. We met while we lived in Moncton, and then we ended up having some friends who knew each other. So one of his friends from university knew one of my friends from university, and they tried to arrange for us to meet. And we met, and then we went on a date, and it was probably the worst date that either of us had ever been on. And so we decided that, well, maybe we would just be friends.
We went on a date, which was probably the worst date in history. I had to borrow $50 from my dad, and I'd pick her up in my old Ranger that had all kinds of garbage and lights on it, and I was so embarrassed that I didn't clean it, so I called her and asked her if she could drive. so we drove in her car. Went to this restaurant in Moncton that was pretty much had seen its day. We were the only people there. There was a couple other people off in the distance, and it just, everything went wrong. So then we just sort of decided we weren't going to date, and we would just become friends and all hang out, and then there was always something there. We couldn't seem to stop looking at each other, and just I guess the stars were there. They had it planned out for us, and just one day, I guess we just kind of, the light bulb moment, and discovered that we were in love with each other, and kind of hid it for a little while, and then just I guess never looked back, and that's the story of Todd and Nicole. Still going strong.
Work in progress.
My hobbies consist of hunting, fishing, card playing, watching TV, and I've just picked up guitar, just learning how to play guitar. Nicole, she is good friends with a guitar manufacturer in Newfoundland, and came back from Newfoundland with a guitar for me. And so I figured my cost is zero to get into this hobby. You know, so I started learning a few chords myself, and just picking some odd little tips up from people I meet along the way. And so it's funny because playing guitar and trying to give myself some muscle are two things I've always wanted to do, and here I am doing them, and it's never too late.
Well, it looks like Todd has a lot on his plate. Join us after the break, and we'll sit down with Todd to find out what some of the daily challenges are in dealing with cystic fibrosis. Hi, welcome to your Body to Go segment. I'm Sebastian MacLean, and this is Jacqueline Wilson. In this segment, we're going to be talking to you about a couple of partner-assisted exercises you can do for your back and biceps. Now, for a bicep exercise, what we want to do is have one person in a standing position while the other is in a kneeling position. The person in the standing position should grasp the towel or shirt with both hands in an underhand fashion, while the other person pulls down as that person curls upwards. So Jacqueline, if you'd like to curl up, I'm providing resistance, and then she provides resistance to my downward pull. Now, as an offshoot benefit of this, I'm getting a bit of a tricep workout as well. Once you've done this for about 12 to 15 repetitions, what you want to do is switch places so that the person standing is kneeling and the person kneeling is standing. This should give you a pretty thorough bicep workout. That's it for our tip on what you can do to exercise back and biceps while you're on the go. We'll see you next time. Let's try another one.